領域展開。無料空所。
Alright, so X-Men Apocalypse, Rise of Apocalypse. Ooh, how do I feel about this game compared to the original game? I don't know, guys. I don't know how I feel. Honestly, I like this game more. This game has more features, honestly. I don't even know why I'm really thinking about it too hard. This game definitely has way more features in it. And it's just so much more you can do. But this game has the same problem that the other game has, is that it has nothing to do really after you beat it. I mean, I get it, but it's like you can replay it. I mean, back games during this era was always about replayability, and that's really the fun of these sort of games. But it's like, dang, I wish it was like some extra super hard bonus. You know what? Let's thought about it. What am I talking about? There's like a super hard difficulty for this game. I just thought about that. I just remembered that in my head that there's like, I think if I remember correctly, but it's been a while. And like right before we started this game, it's like a super hard difficulty. So yeah, there's that. But I mean, I don't know if you can run it back with your current stats and stuff. With your current stuff, I think you might have to start all over if you try to do it though. You might. I don't know. I have to try it out at some different point and see what that's the case about. But as for the story, I love the story. Alright, it was fun going against Apocalypse and how he had the master plan and how he was able to basically go to so many different places in this game. You're not just like stuck to the X Mansion. You had to go to the Tower Apocalypse, who was in what was it? Down like the Savannah? Some kind of place was that when we fought against the place where He-Man was at, and Destiny and Mystique, and then can't remember the name of that place. And it was at the Genosha, right? That was Magneto's place, and saving his people, helping them out. I think it was nice to see Brotherhood and X-Men work together. You know, typically they're enemies of each other because different ideals. You know, with Magneto being the realist and Professor X being the dreamer. And basically, that got the whole, thing going on, and the different ideas. When it comes down to it, when a bigger threat comes into play that threatens both sides and threatens humanity, like Apocalypse, they come together to work together, basically, put their differences aside and make things work. But I understand why, this don't really happen very often between the Brotherhood and the X-Men, though, considering that it's not very many threats that would per se force them to work together. Well, maybe I could be wrong. I take that back. That's quite a bit. If I think about the whole Marvel universe, but if I could just combine it to well, I don't even think I really know that many X-Men villains. I don't know that many X-Men villains, guys. I know X-Men as a team, but I'm just talking about like big X-Men villains, like kind of like something like Apocalypse. Like I don't think I can really name besides Apocalypse, Mr. Sinister. I just learned about the Hellfire Club from this game. I heard about the Hellfire Gala, but I didn't really know about the Hellfire like in general, so it was something new to learn. There's a lot to learn in this game, honestly. A lot to learn. I'm grateful for this game teaching me a lot about the X-Men and just the history and characters. My only regret is that I wish characters like Polaris, Quicksilver, and them was also playable in this game, and maybe after. But I think that my biggest gripe is that, for one, a character like Deadpool was locked away until after you beat the game, and it's kind of like, yeah, that's cool, you can play Deadpool, but why would I want to do it now? Because there's no extra content or nothing I'm really get from playing with him now, I mean, one of my favorite aspects of this game is different skins. I don't know if there were different skins to the first game, but I didn't never bother to try or figure out what you could or not. I don't think there was in the first game. So they had a lot of different features, and then it comes down to like the skills and stats. You can really see more in detail what you're really boosting and what really goes up your damage, defense, HP, EP, and it tells you what abilities does what, trap, debuff, beams, boost. So you got your passive ability. So they really expanded a lot on the abilities. I think they focused a lot more on the ability aspect of the game, which is definitely important for an RPG sort of X-Men game like this. And I'm very grateful that they decided to do that, because it definitely expanded my way of thinking and what I want to use, and making choices on what kind of abilities I want to use for each X-Men, because all X-Men characters just in general have their own like unique abilities, and they use them in such different ways. Storm is such a versatile character that she literally can control every aspect of the weather. Like, there's no limit to it. And obviously there's gonna be a limit gameplay wise, but it's like, omega level mutants like that, they have so much power. It's like, damn, like so many possibilities. Can you really like fit it all into a game? You can try. You could try to like put one aspect of every part of her powers into it, which I think they did really great in doing that with Storm's abilities. Cyclops is, tactics and being a leader, and also using his beams in multiple different ways instead of just regular old shooting them out. So I think they did a great job really balancing that. And Jean Grey also having her different abilities. And it was great. It was really nice. But we really gotta talk about these outfits though. These outfits are fire, bro. A lot of these outfits are fire. Some of them I never seen before, like these. Like I never seen these before. I never seen this one before. That one looks pretty cool though. But it looks like a future version of her. That's what it looks like. It's kind of like something from Cable's timeline. That's what it like it would be from. And their regular fits are not bad or nothing. I don't got nothing against their regular fits. It's like, oh snap, that's my first time seeing that. I didn't know I had that. But like their regular fits ain't fine. I said they ain't fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But just that you put me in mind of a lot of the X-Men Fox movie. That's what they put in mind of. So like if you just look at them like this, I don't even know which one Nightcrawler's. I can't remember which one's Nightcrawler. I think it's this one, I think. And then you throw like, let's see, Storm. Storm has some great outfits as well. Yeah, and you throw it like this, and then you got the X-Men, and it's like, they're cool, you know, but I played most of these fits from the first game, so I wanted to do something different, and that's why I kind of switched everybody's fits around and did switch around and stuff like that. I tried to switch out the characters too, even though their levels are very different. Hence why I wasn't super overpowered when I went against Apocalypse with my levels and stuff. So, but back to the game though. Yeah, I definitely enjoyed this game, but if I had to compare it to the first game, I can't even remember what I rated the first game. I gave it a 9 out of 10, right? I think I gave it a 9 out of 10 to the first game, and then this game is feeling like a 10 out of 10 for me. I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to give too many games 10 out of 10s, but this game deserves it. This game is just fun. It's fun to play, bro. Like, there's just so many possibilities. You don't really get bored in this game because you got so many different characters. And I can imagine playing as a group with friends, it'll be 10 times more funner. But then again, it might be more fun for you by yourself because you have so many different characters. You can just play with so many different characters. It's like, man, you know, it's like the possibilities are just there. You got Scarlet Witch, Sunfire, Toad, Wolverine. I don't know who those two, but one is Iron Man for sure. I don't know who the other person is. Bishop, Colossus, Deadpool, Gambit, Iceman, Juggernaut, Magneto, Rogue. You know, great characters. And I think I do wish they added Shadowcat to the roster. Now I do love Sunfire, and I'm not gonna say that he shouldn't have been on the roster. And Toad cool, but like Toad, bro. Toad, bro, like let's be real, y'all. Toad, like come on now. Toad's always been like a joke character to me. Like I'm be honest, he always been portrayed that way. Even in X-Men Evolution, even in Wolverine and X-Men, I think he was like kind of a joke character. He's on the same level as Blob. But Blob, I have bad. I don't know. Every time I think about Blob, I was thinking about the Ultimate Universe and that scene of him. Basically, I think he got like 8 wasps. There was some shit like that. It was weird, bro. What the fuck be going through these writers' heads sometimes? But yeah, like Toad though. I mean, I tried them out because I was like, I want to play with everybody just to see what everybody's moves and techniques were. But like Toad though, had me really scratching my head for a bit. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, from all the people when they wanted to shoot from the Brotherhood, even I would have say Avalanche would have been more cool to use than Toad though. Or who else? I say Toad, Avalanche, Blob, Mystique would have been cool to use. I mean, she would have been really dope having the power to just transform to other people and having straight combat abilities. They gotta really make something really cool of it. I mean, I know she can't copy their abilities, but she can copy their appearance. It would be real interesting if she was able to like copy the enemy and the enemy doesn't attack her. She impersonates one of the enemies. Like that'd have been a really cool ability to have from the Mystique. I think there was a lot of wasted potential when it comes to the characters. So whether or not they had planned a third game, I don't know if Raven Software decided to plan a third game, had a third game in mind, and they was gonna save a lot of these characters for a third game. Because it feels like they were. That's what it feels like. I felt like this game was setting up for a third game, where it was going to have all these characters that showed up in this game that weren't playable in the third game. Like I definitely would love to play with Polaris, Quicksilver, Mystique, you know, Sabretooth. That was all really cool characters. And characters like Deadpool, now I don't mind these characters being in the game, and I love these characters, but I wish these characters weren't after you beat the game though. Iron Man, I can understand. Characters like that, if you want to throw a character like Iron Man, Captain America, Captain Marvel, you know, Spider-Man, somebody like that, you want to throw somebody like that as a bonus character, that's cool. But Deadpool though, bro, come on now, I want to play with Deadpool during the story. Like, you gonna say, I thought I would have got him after I had beat him during that one mission in New York, but I didn't get him. So I figured, like, yeah, he's definitely got to be one of those block characters then. I had it in my head, I don't think I ever said it though. And it's like, damn. And it's still 10 out of 10 for me though, cause like playing with Bishop was cool as fuck. Playing with Gambit, Juggernaut was fun as fuck. Playing with the most fun I had with the character in this game was definitely Scarlet Witch. I just love being able to reflect my own opponent's abilities back at them. Just taking their powers and using them back at them. was really fun to do. And also using, who else? I'm trying to think. Rogue is really fun to use too in this game, considering like she's really a true powerhouse in this game. We could just straight up, I had her strikes up, I was really just mink cleaning them. But like, nah though. And Gambit, I had to take some time to get used to Gambit. I still gotta get his stats right. I think I just like put his stats wrong, honestly. I made a mistake. I kind of messed up his stats a bit. His way, it feels like it's all over the place, honestly, for me personally. Like his focus, I don't mind that being up there because he's going to use a lot of energy, stuff like that for EP and abilities. But I should have boosted his strikes up a lot. His strikes are way too low. Well, then again, I haven't used my remaining points either, so that's saying a lot. But yeah, man, it's a lot of cool characters in this game. The story is really good. And honestly, I just wanted more though. I feel like the first game was a lot longer. Maybe, no. I'm trying to think though. Was this game longer or was the first game longer? Considering the time it took, it felt like this game might have been longer, I think. It felt like this game might have been longer. I'm trying to remember who was the villain for it was Magneto, right? Magneto in the first game. Yeah, this game definitely felt like it was longer. Considering the fact that you had all the different acts and scenes and stuff. But then again, I think it might be about the same length. It might not be that much of a difference between this game and the first game. I think I just put way more hours consistently into the first game, and that's why that first game feels longer to me. I put way more consistent hours into the first game. This game, I was really on and off with. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Sometimes I would play this game like one day, and I might go like the next 2 days without playing, and I just continue straight off of that, and I just play right into it. Like that's how I was doing this game, on and off, because I was like, okay, I can get like good 2-3 hours into this game right now. I got this on tomorrow, and then boom. So it was fun though. It was really fun. I always kept coming back. I really wasn't really playing anything else other than Marvel Rivals in the meantimes. And I was probably putting like what, an hour or two into it, maybe like early in the morning. Oh, unless I'm really deep into it and I'm just really putting some couple hours in. But by that point, that means I have already put like a good amount of time into this game. So I was finding a pretty good balance between the two and everything else. But this game though, definitely 10 out of 10 for me. If you haven't played it, you should play it. I don't want to drag this video out too long, you know, honestly. And I also got to show you guys the bonus content, right? I got to show you guys like the concepts and stuff like that, concept art and all that good stuff. But I'm gonna put that in a separate video. I'm not gonna throw this in this video because it's gonna just make it real long. And as for everything else to talk about in this game, well, I don't know. I may have some more things to say, but I can't think of them right now. All right, favorite character from this game. I don't have one because I love them all. All right, I have fun playing with every character except Toad. Toad, fuck it. Toad's cool. You know, I ain't gonna hate on him too much. It's cool. Yeah, I can tell the people I love to play with the most though was definitely like Scarlet Witch, Cyclops. I did love to play with Colossus too, but I just didn't use them because, like I said, I was trying to really find a balance between like using all these characters, you know, 4 at a time. So I was rotating the teams, and I kept the same team for like the first act entirely because I wanted to get them up to a certain level. I ain't want one character. I ain't want all my characters being weak for one thing. And then when you saw that the levels of the Apocalypse, we were like level 55, bro. I was nowhere near that, bro. My stats may have been close to that level, but my level wasn't there. I wonder what's the highest level in this game. Somebody reached it. I know somebody reached it. I won't reach it though. I consider it not you guys. I'm not gonna reach it. I don't know if I don't think there's nothing like after to do in this game other than like danger room stuff, which I already did. I did most of it, not all of it though, because I didn't like doing the little team up. I can't stand doing the little team up danger room shit. This shit is annoying. Trying to time your ultimates with other people's and then getting the team up's annoying. But other than that though, good game, you know, great story. Professor X was said, the X-Men said today, and the Brotherhood said today. Apocalypse is, well, not dead, but he's somewhere. Mr. Sinister betrayed him, which I saw coming, which we also saw coming. And I think that should wrap it up for all that, guys. I don't really have much else to think about. I'm trying to think though. Oh, the soundtrack for this game is fire. And all my only request, my only problem with this game is that number one, I wanted more characters. And when I say that, I mean like in the first game, you were unlocking characters. I think there was more fun in there being not knowing what characters you will unlock. The mystery of it all was definitely a lot of fun. I think when you get this game, most of the characters are already unlocked, if not all of them for the base game are unlocked, except for like, I guess, yeah, all of them are unlocked except for Deadpool and those characters. That's it. All the characters are unlocked from the very start of the game. But I think it's really cool to just unlock characters through the story, you know. I mean, ain't say it gotta take a long time to unlock them. Like, you maybe get most of the characters by the end of your first act one, you know. As you meet these characters, talk to them, introduce themselves, tell you who they are, I think that's really cool. But I think the most thing, also, I love the voice acting for some characters. Some characters are just off. Wolverine's one of them. He's doing me off like crazy. I don't know who the hell that is voicing him, but I don't know who that is. I don't know if that's Steve Bloom or not. I can't tell with that voice. I don't think it is. It don't sound like him. Somebody else's voice changed too. Rogue got a different voice actor too in this game. She sounds way different in this game compared to the first game. And I miss Psylocke. Psylocke was so fun to play in the first game. That's why I wish a lot of characters from the first game came over to this game, like Jubilee. Her style was really cool to use in the first game. Psylocke was really cool to use in the first game. Emma Frost was really great to use in the first game. But none of these characters really showed up like that. It was never available to play in this game, you know. And Shadowcat was part of X-Men, and I don't know what the hell she's been at this entire time. She was in this game, but like she wasn't a pickable character, so I don't know, bro. I don't know if they were just set to a standard roster and they just couldn't use these characters, or they just decided not to use them. That's got to be some. That's probably some explanation why they didn't use some of these X. Because Shadowcat is a really strange one. You would think someone with her powers, you could get really creative how you want to use her powers in a game like this, but they didn't add her as a character to play. But like I said before, X-Men characters, well, just the X-Men team in general, it's a big ass team. Alright, there's a lot of characters that definitely wouldn't fit. Cable would have been a cool character too. If they had done like a future or like a bonus level when it's like a future story, a story mission, something like that. What this game's mission is honestly some little after main game content. Maybe I'm kind of stuck in the DLC mindset right now though, because I've been playing so many like modern games and stuff like that. I forget that back in then, this was all you really got for the game, no DLCs and nothing like that. So, but usually in a base game like that, you usually have some extra content to do after though. For some games, well, most games actually have some extra content. This game particularly doesn't really have extra content unless you just kind of count the stuff you want to do with getting bonus characters and things of that nature. But for comparing that to the first game though, it's still more content in this game than it is in the first game. Once the first game is done, what's done is done. Like you pretty much got everything you could get out of that game. Unless you're just trying to get all the concept arts and trying out the bonus material, but that's just about it though. And for the fun fact that this game is definitely not really talked about like that, at least not from what I've seen. I know in my friend group I've ever met, I know that, I don't say anybody I've ever met, but I know that they didn't really told me to play this game. I just chose this game to play on a whim, and I just had a lot of fun playing it. And nobody really told me about the X-Men. The only X-Men game that my friend has ever played that I'm aware of is X-Men Destiny. That's what I'm saying. That's saying a lot. And I played that with him when I was young, really young, like 2011. So like, yeah, 2011, somewhere around there. That game's ass, complete dog shit. We need Raven Software to get up on their A game again. Well, dang, I just thought about it. Well, they won't be touching a franchise like this again, huh? Just thought about it because Call of Duty. Ain't that something? I mean, I guess they're in more popular hands, I guess you could say. I mean, I think it's really sad that they aren't probably ever gonna do another X-Men Legends game. But if they ever do decide to visit this franchise with a different development studio, I would love to see the RPG elements of an X-Men game come back into the, come to the forefront and really, show people what the capabilities of a game like this can really provide to the table, bro. This game right here is it's amazing. It's really amazing. I had so much fun playing it, honestly. I wish there was more. I really do. I really wish there were more. Man. It's like, I was hoping there was going to be some extra content out of this game. I really was hoping it, because honestly, I was going to really like separate it, and honestly, I was had that extra content, thrown into this video for you guys. And that's why I was looking around the Apocalypse, like, it's got to be more. And I was looking, and I was like, nah, I don't think I see more. And they gave me the credits as soon as I beat the dude. They gave me a little short CGI cutscene, and I knew it was GG's, guys, GG's. What's coming next for me, guys? I have no idea, honestly. Probably still continue down the retro path spree for me. I don't really plan to go back to modern games just yet. And when I do return to it, it is definitely going to be probably Metaphor. I did do the demo Metaphor, but I didn't play the main game, and I was going to do the main game, but I need a break from straight AAA games. I was playing a lot of big AAA games, and I was like, bro, I kind of need a break. I need a break. I want to hit back the retro spree. I need it in my veins. Alrighty, people, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like the video, start the video. Tell me what you think in the comments below, and tell me who is your favorite X-Men. My favorite X-Men is Nightcrawler. Always has been, always will be. My second favorite X-Men is probably, I haven't thought about it much. It's probably between Wolverine and Rogue. Probably Rogue though. Rogue is probably my second favorite X-Men. My third favorite X-Men though is Wolverine. And after that, it's kind of like whatever. And after yeah, it's kind of whatever. But it's still, you know, I love all the X-Men though. But you know, I just kind of know more about than others. And I just love more some characters more than others. I just love the Southern accent from Rogue. So she's so fun.
Rogue.
Even though I don't really fuck with her hairstyle like that in this game, because it looks fucking ugly, I ain't gonna lie. She just looks so ugly. Not particularly like her hair color and nothing, it's just the hairstyle. I prefer the hair. The short hair is not bad. It's actually, well, I can't remember. What's the other skins? It's this one. I don't really like this. This shit I don't like. I don't like this hair like this. I don't really like it. It looks like it's like a little bit of white. I prefer it when she has like a lot of white in her hair. It looks more blended in instead of it looking like she just dyed the front of it. You know, I don't know. It's really weird for each game because like not each game, but for each like iteration of her. Because X-Men Evolution, I think she was like, nah, think about it, that's a really different version of her. Comparing her that version to this version of her, cause I think she was like golfing that one, so that's interesting, really interesting. But anyways, like I said before, thanks for watching. I'm rattling on and on because a lot of thoughts are coming into my head. I can talk on and on for you guys about this game for hours on end, about the combat until all the way to the story, to the mechanics and this and that. But you know, I don't mind talking about it, but it's not something I typically do, honestly. You know, maybe one day I will start making more videos. I talk that deeply into the game, but I mean, I think that's more fitting for a more dedicated video for this. This is more of a post game. I finished the game, how I'm feeling, you know, how I feel about this game compared to the first game. Don't get it wrong, the first game is still amazing. You should play it. You should play this game. You should absolutely play this game. If you haven't played this game yet, you should play it. Stop what you're doing and play it. Play X-Men Legends. What are you doing? This is a go-to game, alright? But like I said before, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's have a video. So outside the video, tell me what you think in the comments below, and tell me what is your favorite X-Men, like I said before. And also, tell me, have you ever played X-Men Legends on Spectro? And you guys will probably see me again when I do the bonus content and the concept arts for this game, which should be right after I'm done with this one. So that should be very, very, very soon on Spectro. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you guys next time. See ya.